Sambonani Tobela, Dumelang, Goeiedag, Nda, Molweni, and good day to all of you Campeones champions out there. And maybe you're thinking, Griet, I'm so glad that he changed that checkered shirt of his. Yep, at least we got a new one on this week around Your Life Matters, by the way. All right, Your Life Matters. If just in case you didn't think that, go and check out John chapter 3 verse 16. For God so hated the world. No. For God so loved the world. So for God so loved you, and also that sibling you don't get along with, or that cousin that you don't get along with. God also loves them, that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believes in him will not perish but have everlasting life. So with that being said, fam, listen, welcome to the King in Me show right here at Patmos studio. And I believe that today is going to be a breakthrough video for some of you that are busy watching. Hence why I also want to encourage you to share this video far and wide, because this might not be necessarily for you specifically, but maybe it's for someone that you can also share this video with. Because at the end of the day, when you win, I win. When I win, you win. We all connected, one body, many members. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. So we need to kind of set each other up there for a win. But I want to take you into my soccer playing days quickly. I remember when I was playing soccer, there was one particular exercise or drill, if I could use that term, where basically, and I'm really hoping that we are going to, by God's grace, be able to communicate this particular picture for you guys over here. But the drill entailed where basically you team up with another player, all right? So there's now two of us, and then the coach would put a cone, not an ice cream one, but the soccer one, would put a cone about 10 meters away, and then he would put another one from that 10 meter line. He would put another one about 5 odd meters away from that 10 meter one. And then what would happen is we would then go to the starting line, and it would be myself and another brother, and he would then stand behind me, and he would kind of then grab a hold of my hips over here. And no, we are not about to dance Shakira, hips don't lie, helelele. All right, we're not going to be doing that. But his job behind me is to kind of structure himself in such a way to hold me back. All right, then I got to try and really pump hard with my legs and arms to try and get to that 10 meter cone. And once we both finally hit that 10 meter cone, he can let go of my hips, and then myself and him need to then race to that following and that last cone over there. But the issue is that when you are being held back like that, you're pumping your legs and your arms, so you're putting in a lot of effort, you're putting in a lot of energy. So the time when you hit that 10 meter mark, you're kind of tired compared to the guy that's behind you. He just kind of needs to, sit back, kind of pivot himself a bit like this so that he can hold me back. So chances are he'll probably beat me to that final cone. So with all of that being said, the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because in our lives, there are certain things that hold us back. All right, certain issues, certain situations, certain circumstances that hold us back in our lives, certain lies that the enemy brings across our path that holds us back. And God wants to set us free so that we can run the way we are supposed to run. Remember, guys, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. All right, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. God doesn't want anything to hold us back in our lives. I mean, he sent his son, the greatest of all time, Jesus Christ, the one and only, to come and set us free from every bit of sin, every bit of lies, every, false stuff in our lives. He came to set us free from those things so that we can run the race we are supposed to run, so that we can be the people that we are supposed to be. And for some of you that are busy watching, maybe it's in the area of unforgiveness, and that unforgiveness the enemy is using to hold you back in your life. Maybe your dad walked out on your mom, or maybe your mom hasn't been in your life the way she was supposed to be, or maybe your uncle molested you. I don't know what the situation is, but God wants you to be set free from that unforgiveness. Now, we're not denying that what they did was wrong. All right, what they did wasn't the right thing to do. What they did was wrong, absolutely yes. But for how long are you going to still stay in that unforgiveness? Jesus Christ is providing a way out for you today, and he's inviting you to his table so that you can rise up, so that you can step up, so that you can be the very person, the very leader, the very influencer that he has created you to be. So I want to encourage you to be courageous today, my brother and my sister. I want to encourage you to choose to forgive today. I know it's tough. You might have to do it, 70 times in one day. You might have to do it 70 times, 7 times in 1 week. But fam, choose to walk in forgiveness. bitterness. Choose to walk in love. And as mentioned, we are not advocating that what they did was wrong, all right, or what they did wasn't the right thing to do. We're not saying that what they did was wrong. Absolutely yes. But choose to walk in love, fam, not bitterness. Bitterness dries up the bones and we end up getting sick and then falling, apart and so forth. So choose to forgive today so that you can run the race you are supposed to run. A glorious race that God has called you to run. So let's choose to forgive. Let's choose to let go of any type of weights that's busy holding us back. And let's choose to trust God and what His word has spoken and said over our lives. I want to say thank you to every single one of you for taking the time to watch this particular video. Go ahead and smash that like button or the dislike button, depending upon where you are at over there. Excuse me. Go ahead and subscribe as well. And please, I want to encourage you, share this video on your platforms over there and tag a couple of friends, maybe 3, 4, 5 odd friends whom you want to inspire and whom you want to encourage. Also, with that being said, this video is proudly brought to you by PKF. Go ahead and check them out, one of the largest mid-tier accounting firms locally here in South Africa. Go and see them, or check them out rather, at pkf.co.za. And also know today, namhlanje kutsi your voice and life, and your life, your life matters.